Hello and welcome to How Mundane, the least interesting place on the internet. Today, box of Allen and Ginter X. We will be ripping, but we're going to rip it while talking about some breaking news. And that breaking news has to do with Beckett, the grading company. So for those of you who may have been out of the loop, the ownership group that owns Beckett has had some turmoil with its leadership. We, in fact, saw one of them convicted of fraud and is going to owe a pretty substantial amount of money. So the speculation had been, hey, somebody is going to turn around and buy Beckett because that brand still has quite a bit of value, and they are one of the big grading companies. So that has come to fruition in a way that I don't think anyone was necessarily expecting. There's been quite a bit of speculation about, maybe Fanatics buys them, given that Beckett's located in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Fanatics already has offices here, and Topps, which they acquired, has offices here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But what happened instead is a new ownership group has emerged that has taken ownership of Beckett along with Will Friedel, 2 of 5. Very nice. Beckett along with Dragon Shield and Southern Hobby. So you are now putting together in this Collectivus Holdings one of the biggest grading companies. Here's the Auto Buxton of 5. Very nice. One of the biggest grading companies. Dragon Shield, one of the premier card sleeves and accessories companies, and Southern Hobby, one of the largest distributors for Pokemon cards, sports cards, all sorts of different stuff. Yeah, so that was a shakeup I don't think anyone saw coming, or particularly saw coming this quickly, as all of these other issues have just emerged in the past couple of months. And obviously we will see what ends up happening, but the initial statements out of the ownership group are positive and sound like they do actually have a pretty good plan for a path forward. And it would be great to see Beckett kind of return to the volumes that they are capable of, being up there at least on par with CGC, if not getting all the way up to PSA kind of numbers. So probably good news in general for the hobby as a whole, because having multiple competitive grading solutions that are viewed pretty equally is in everyone's best interest. I mean, I think we've all seen what happens when any one power in a market gets to be too dominant, and the results. If you don't believe me, when was the last time you bought tickets from Ticketmaster or Live Nation, which is also Ticketmaster? And how much did you pay in fees with those tickets? And how much have those ticket prices increased during the course of your lifetime? Because I certainly remember buying tickets to see Blink-182 in spring of 2000, and they were like $25 versus seeing them 24 years later, and you're lucky to get in the door for less than $250. And that is certainly not the pace of inflation. So yeah, I think that would be a super positive thing for everyone if this new Collectivus Holdings can, clean up some of the things over at Beckett to kind of restore them to being another equal player, as some folks lately have been kind of viewing them with a little less than positive viewpoint, if you are in fact into graded cards. By and large, this is it Evan Carter? Allen and Ginter X set was released in very limited quantities by Topps pretty recently, in the past couple of weeks. Had this one in and have just been waiting to get into it to see what all it had. But given the Beckett news coming out, realized needed to get on and record something, and this seemed like as good a choice as any. There is a Rojas Chrome last 2 packs. Always having fun with Allen and Ginter. Cody Bellinger, who is now a New York Yankee. Ichiro. Last pack. Another mini state. And always fun with the Oregon Zoo X-rays. All right. If you got thoughts on the new Beckett ownership, leave them in the comments. Thanks for being mundane with us. We'll see you next time. Bye.